Have you decided to become a liveaboard sailor and are looking for the perfect second-hand sailboat? Well, today's episode is for you. At one time, sailing was all about one thing: racing.
And sailboat manufacturing, all about the International Offshore Racing Rule. Make a very basic boat that sailed really fast.
In 1980s, the sailing world was changing. A lot of people were going from the racing style boats to cruising and liveaboards.
People began asking more from their sailboats, and Bill Shaw of Pearson Yachts was listening.
So Bill Shaw came up with a design in 1988 for the 37-2.
He designed a liveaboard boat with new innovations that were all considered luxuries.
More enjoyable, cushy sailing.
And that's where this boat came in. Daisy May is the first boat using Bill Shaw's innovative new luxury design. And I do mean first. She's hole number one.
In this week's episode of Secondhand Sailors, we're going to take a look at some of those luxuries and see which ones have stood the test of time and which ones have become hilarious relics of a bygone era.
If you stay until the very end, we're going to show you which models of that era are still a good investment for you to begin your liveaboard cruising lifestyle on.
Welcome back to Secondhand Sailors.
Most 1980s sailboats were cramped, dark, just built for speed. When the Pearson 37-2 entered the market, it broke the mold with its apartment-style layout.
If you look up a used Pearson 37-2 on Yacht World right now, you'll see them listed anywhere from $35,000 to $50,000. For a 37-foot boat with a 12-foot beam, that is an incredible amount of real estate for the price. But before you cut a check to a yacht broker, you need to realize that you're inheriting 1980s engineering. Let's look at the 5 defining luxuries of this boat through the eyes of a modern liveaboard, starting with the feature that completely changes the game for a couple: the island berth. Bill Shaw prioritized family comfort over racing trophies, and this was revolutionary. Finding a solid American-built fiberglass boat under $50,000 is rare enough, but one with a centerline queen-size bed and a separate enclosed shower, well, that had not really ever happened before. No more climbing over your partner in a cramped V-berth. We give this one 5 stars.
And the redesigned head with stand-up shower is yet another idea that was cutting edge. Children could now be accommodated so much easier than in that traditional style wet head. No more wrestling matches at bath time. Which is just another example of Bill Shaw's forward thinking. For a home-like bathroom experience, another 5 stars.
Before we leave the stateroom, I want you to notice the literal wall-to-wall pink carpeting. We have to talk about this carpet. To make the boat feel like a high-end apartment, Pearson laid down plush wall-to-wall carpeting straight from the factory. In a house, carpet is cozy. On a used sailboat, it is a literal biohazard. Over 40 years, you can imagine what all has been spilled and absorbed by this carpet. And it hangs on to those smells like a sponge. If you find one that still has the carpet, plan to get rid of it immediately.
And yes, that is our plan for this cabin as quickly as possible. As these shots show, carpet was replaced with easy-to-clean wood flooring before we bought SV Daisy May. Wall-to-wall carpeting is a design feature we believe should be left in the 1980s. Turn to look starboard. Instead of a traditional cramped pilot berth or a stiff wooden bench, Pearson installed 2 swivel armchairs.
But are they a good idea for today's cruiser? Well, all I can say is we love them.
While some people miss the extra sleeping berth that could be here, we use them all the time. Turner's favorite spot is this chair. That being said, we have already made the decision to replace them with a more up-to-date version.
The concept's a keeper for us. Another thumbs up.
Next up is the ultimate status symbol of 1985, the built-in TV VCR combo. Pearson actually designed a custom teak cabinet just to house a massive, power-hungry CRT television. For a modern liveaboard, this is a hilarious time capsule. Obviously, the VCR is now useless, and a heavy tube TV is a catastrophic drain on your house battery bank.
Modern owners usually rip out the old electronics and use the space for storage, or do like we did and use the flat surface to mount an energy efficient iPad or smart TV.
For today's cruisers, the original electronics are all relics that we give a thumbs down. Those replaced, folks. To see the absolute crown jewel of this boat's design, we have to step out of the salon, walk through the cockpit, and look at the stern. In 1985, almost every sailboat had a traditional closed transom. If you wanted to get into your dinghy, go for a swim, or haul groceries aboard, you had to awkwardly climb over a high lifeline, risking a slip into the water.
But once again, Bill Shaw saw the future. He cut right through the stern of the Pearson 37-2 to create the walk-through transom, a feature which ultimately evolved into the swim platform on modern boats, affectionately dubbed the sugar scoop. All this raises up here. This drops down. The whole back of the boat opens up so you can just walk right into the water.
The walk-through transom made water access to the boat a breeze, and for that, we give it 5 stars. We've shown you the top 5 luxuries the original Pearson 37-2 offered, but we want to throw in a couple extra to help those of you looking for your cruising home. Take a look at this piece.
Originally, these boats came with a teak rail on them, but since this in here was hull number 1, it was modified. This is to aluminum tow rail.
Renee is a lazy sailor. She does not like having to clean, paint, varnish.
That aluminum tow rail is a luxury we're glad she came with. It reduces the amount of painting and varnishing and just general maintenance that we have to do. And this is the absolute last item that we're going to discuss. Bill Shaw added lazy jacks and a stack pack to all of the Pearson 37-2 models to make sure that you could sail them single-handedly and do so easily. This was on our non-negotiable list when we were hunting for our boat. If you're looking for a boat to live on, we highly recommend one with lazy jacks and a stack pack.
And now that we've pushed all the good features of this Pearson 37-2 and tried selling you on those, now here's the bad news. They've only made less than 50 of them. So if you're looking for a liveaboard boat to cruise on with the same type of features, we've run across at least 3 that we've highlighted that we go ahead and suggest. One's a Catalina 350 and a 350 Mark II. There's also the Beneteau Cianis 381 and the Hunter 380. So if any of this information has been helpful to you, if you've liked any of this, y'all leave us a like and leave some comments down below. Until next week, tell your mom and them Turner said hey.